We are indeed back. We are indeed very back. Check this out. I got the Jeff Gordon drip. It was actually that when I was leaving work today, the guy in front of me, on the way out, big dude, he had a Tony Stewart jacket on. The Home Depot. Pretty cool. The case reader comes back to Taco Bell on December 18th. That's neat. That's neat. All right, let's work our way through these weekly races and then see what else we can get into. So, suggested 400, like really low speed vehicles. I would like to abide by the 400. 394. That one's too cool not to use. There's a wagon, though. We could fix that up a little bit. I like the wagon. See what we can do to the wagon. I'm wearing the same driver suit my guy is in game. He's got the Pepsi. He's got the DuPont. I got the Pepsi. I got the DuPont. Yeah, we're dripped out. Let's go to the showcase first. Good evening, JC. Good evening. It is indeed evening. So I need to go to content search. Select this car. Oop. I didn't mean to do that. And then the popular tags. And scroll down until we see NASCAR. Did I miss it? Must have missed it. There it is. I was like, there's no way NASCAR's below VTuber. That would be terrible. So we got the Earnhardt station wagon. That's pretty awesome. Wrangler Earnhardt. What, Sam Hornish maybe? Just finished Animal Crossing. How long did that take to do like a full Animal Crossing? I've only played like 30 minutes of an Animal Crossing game, like ever. That's pretty good. I like the blue they used on this one. That's just gorgeous. Great job on that. Wide-bodied station wagon. Let's go. Days of Thunder. Got the Cow Betty Hot Wheels. We did a tribute to that the other night. Bill Elliott Volvo. Mellow Yellow. Take a look at these. This is two different people that made these. In good shade of blue. I think I like that one a bit better. It has a spoiler in the back, which is pretty wild. Has a window net in the back seat. That's hilarious. All right, we'll go ahead and add it to the collection. And I think we'll do an Earnhardt as well. Let's hold on to that one. Never actually ends. So there's like no end game. You just keep building wealth. That's wild. It is. Yes, it is. And it's going to be gorgeous. There's no way I'm going to ever afford that 20 million car. I pretty much just ignore those. I have to get them at some point if I want to collect every car, but I don't think I'll ever make it. You have to get invites to get certain cars, and I just haven't gotten those invites. I would grind this game for hours if I got an invite for a car that I don't have unlocked. I forgot what I was doing. Tuning shop. No, wrong place. We can go here anyway. So what tires do we have on here now? I have no clue. I don't want to like go too hard. So that's going to eat up a lot of our performance points right there alone. Sport suspension. Turbochargers. That puts us way over. That puts us like right at 400. All right. Never heard of Animal Crossing? Game said like several iterations. It's a Nintendo thing. So if you're not like a big Nintendo person, that would explain. You can do an engine swap. What's the engine swap for? Golly, it makes it a 646. It's an inline four naturally. Oh, BRZ. Okay. Wide body install. Oh, so it's gay. It's just a chill game. From what I've like seen of it and played of it, I've only played like maybe 30 minutes of it. It was like doing just tasks, like fetch tasks. Doing like run over here, grab something, you get rewarded with this. This helps you continue this task, you know, that kind of deal. And like you're customizing out your island too the whole time. So like an element of The Sims almost, like a little customization here and there. I remember when one came out the same the same day as Doom Eternal. And so the people were doing a lot of crossovers between Doom and hey, we're under 400 now. Look at that. Yeah, a lot of crossovers between Doom and Animal Crossing. That was always funny to me. Okay, I'm just sitting at the menu. All right, let's get into our first weekly. Come on. I wish one of these was a rain race. I'd really enjoy that. Goodwood. Pretty flat track, easy to overrun, get into the grass. We have really good brakes. Tires are not as good. Boom, boom, boom. We are hauling in the station wagon. Oh yeah. "100 miles per hour. It feels like we're flying, absolutely flying. Out of the way! We're so slow. I don't think we'll be able to catch up, actually. They lied to us again with the performance points. What if study like Has Been Hotel? He's like into the whole anime thing. Oh, Hell of a Boss. Yeah, I heard a little about those shows. Yeah, we can't catch up with this current configuration. I need more power. I need more power. Yeah, they used to the estimates were like kind of like really conservative. Like it's like 400, but you could beat it at 350. Now some of them it's like 400 and you need 650 to beat it. It's like who set these performance like points? I don't know. If we had just kept our old tires and put on more performance parts, we'd be flying around this track. So we'll go with a weight reduction. We got the Ozempic. We got the Ozempic. Thank you. Thank you. All right, we should be able to get it now. One Piece is overrated. I heard it was like really good until like this last season or something, and it just fell off. Like I'm not gonna do it. Very much an anime person has a massive One Piece collection. Like it's expensive. Little figurines and stuff, and the statues. It's very expensive, and you need a lot of space to store all that stuff. I've kind of limited myself to NASCAR and just teams that I like. I'd love to collect the whole roster, but there's not enough space in the world for that. Hey, Popeyes, they have a 2-for-1 deal right now. Yeah, you might be in trouble, big dog. 2 chicken sandwiches for 1. All right. In theory, a buy one, get one. What is that guy doing? He's going so slow. Whoa, 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 whoa! Hang it out there. Hang it out there. I flew too close to the sun. That's why I like shorter TV shows that you can just finish in an afternoon. Little mini series, little 6 to 8 episode seasons, which is kind of annoying if you're gonna wait like 3 to 4 years for a new season and it comes out and it's only like 6 to 8 episodes. That sucks. But if it's a short show and it's meant to be short, it's perfect. Like Band of Brothers. It's like, what, 13 episodes or something? Not very long. I've been reading and listening to all the Band of Brothers related books. Like several of the soldiers in Easy Company wrote books, wrote memoirs. The closest to an anime that I watch is Invincible. It's probably gonna stay that way. It's like, I know, like I wouldn't be into it. Just the art style like throws me off, and my wife wouldn't like it. She like if the show we're watching is any less than like a 9 out of 10 in terms of like pop culture appeal, she's not going to enjoy it. Yeah, watching shows, playing games. I hate this chill, relaxing thing to do. I like traveling, but I also hate traveling. I hate not being at home. We did it on the high side. So yeah, we went a little too far with our upgrades. So now I guess we'll just race the track. Got this thing boosting. Let's go. Gonna run wide here, tactically. That was a giant brain move. Guys at Goodwood in real life run that wide all the time coming to the finish. I don't even know what that is. I don't know if that's legal to say. And I didn't see, I specified pop culture appeal. And I don't think she's gonna care to watch like a niche show, even if it's a 9 out of 10. There are like a lot of shows that are really good and really popular, and we've just had to abandon because she didn't care for it at all. So how it goes with her. Dude, that's the perfect time to get into a show, JC. That way you still have like new content coming out, you can kind of catch up, and then you can be involved in the conversation. It's really cool to be like watching a show while it's still popular. I'm about to punt this guy into the atmosphere. Got a sneeze. If you guys haven't watched Invincible, the new season comes out in March, and there's only like 2 or 3 seasons right now. It's not many, so you can jump in, and I don't even think they're halfway through the story yet. Because like Invincible actually has an ending, unlike a lot of animes. Oh no. I was trying to read the chat. I love that. Look at those fluorescent bulbs. Gorgeous. How far can I shortcut? But I'm gonna lose this race now. That is a shame. I should not have waited to the last lap to experiment with that. But we only needed to finish third. Good stuff. One event down. Wasn't a win though. That sucks. I just wanted to see how far I could corner cut. I kind of knew I was going to get reset. Especially with how far I swung. I should have waited till deeper in the corner to cut. So I'll have to go back and do that at some point. Because I'd try to win every race. Maybe I've already raced that one. Oh, dude. So we have a 2311 scheme right here. Yeah, I have no clue what all that is. I'm skeptical about it. I don't know. You guys might be communists, plotting, taking over the government. I don't know. This car is so fast. We are so stacked up. Now we're on dirt. I love these rally races, rallycross. I have a van. It's a Rainbow Warrior van, like minivan, and it is just killer on this track. This thing is so fast. Get junked. I don't know. I mean, there's no way like we were above the suggested performance, right? We are just so fast. So this scheme was made before Bubba Wallace ever had an official paid scheme, which is why it's the 2311 announcement scheme. Okay, we're kind of corner cutting here. No! That was not worth a 1 second penalty. What we did the lap before was way worse. I almost didn't even correct. So I try to get back on track because we didn't get penalized the last time around. Oh, this track is so fun. But I do need to start moving. We have like plenty of time. Oh, man. Forgot about our penalty. That wasn't a track best, but it was a personal best for this race. Oh my goodness, just could not get the traction down. All right, let's change something. Oh my goodness, we're so loose. Okay, he's gonna push me wide. That's crazy. Well, oh, he's still doing it. All right, that was a best. Oh, no! No! That sucked. That really sucked. Let's go back. That really sucked. All right, let's go a different direction. Add more traction to the rear. might get better rotation. Since this track isn't like completely dirt, I don't think I need the 50-50. At this portion of the track, like if I could quickly switch it back, yeah, I mean 50-50 might be better on this part of the track. Hang it out there, baby. Don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me. This is not part of Power Pack. This is just the weekly races. Power Pack is much more difficult. You go through like qualifying, practice, all that stuff. The dirt races actually crush in Power Pack. It's like the only ones that I've won. All the other ones, like I go with the hardest difficulty car, and I think the highest I finished is like 4th or 5th. Yeah, Power Pack takes a lot of effort, actually. It's just like with the highest difficulty car, like you're underpowered, you don't turn as well, you don't grip as well, you don't get into the corners as deep. So you have to hit every line perfectly or you're not going to keep up with the top 5. It is such a pain. They lock the brakes up there a little bit. I'm going to get penalized for that. Should just let it roll. Just trying to go really soft through there. Oh, this car struggles to turn. Out here competing against a Mustang. There we go. There we go. With contact with the Mustang may just run wide. We were all over the back of the Mustang. Are you kidding me? I dove it in deep to try to get by him. Wrong corner. Dove it, to get penalized for that. Oh, he dove it in deep. No! 2 seconds off the pace there. Mustang really just get into me again. I mean, I was pinched him. Right on corner entry, too. Pushed me wider than I wanted to be. Hey, at least I didn't run wide that time. Cutting that corner is secretly a time-saving device because I don't run as wide in that other corner. All right, last lap. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. No! Ah! I had the position on him. I gave it back. Gave it right back. That's super disappointing. P2. P3. Don't disrespect me like that. P3. Only losers finish in P3. I don't own comfort sauce. And I don't know if it's going to be low enough performance points to even use. Nope. I don't have a power restrictor on here. That sucks. Or 23. Closer. Nothing I can do with downforce. We can just go to the race shop and buy a power restrictor, yeah. Perfect. We're taking our Hellcat Jeep here. This is how it races. Yeah, I mean, probably Spring Talladega. Might try to do... might try to do an Atlanta date. Maybe fall Daytona. You know, Bristol night race I go to almost every year. Didn't go this last year, which is sad because it's the best Bristol night race in a while. Oh no, this isn't the Hellcat. It would be much higher on performance points if it was. I have a trick up my sleeve. But you take this to Chicago and New Hampshire. Chicagoland. That should be a good one. Kansas would be a fun one to go to as well. But I don't want to have to drive through the state of Missouri, so. Don't know if I'll make it to Kansas ever. Maybe one day. I would love to go to Auto Club, you know, like if it existed. I would have liked to go into the 24, but some of the tickets that I wanted in the club sections sold out. And last year they didn't sell out. And so they put them on a really huge discount for Christmas. Nas Jeep, that's right. We've lost 2 seconds in this straightaway alone. I may have to go with an actual K car. They are like super, just low powered. They don't drive very well. Run comfort softs. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get it done in this beast. Beautiful car. You know, when it's actually like up to full song, it's great. But on these long straightaways, we're getting killed. We're not gonna make that back in like 4 corners. So there's nothing I can really do about that. With that car, I just have to try a different one. .401, like we're barely over. The Honda Beat 315. And it's lighter too. I like it. I like it. Showcase Showdown. I love Price is Right, dude. With whatever that guy's name was. Bob Carey or something. No, Bob Drew Carey's the new guy. I'm blanking on his name. The host of Price is Right. I went to old Atlanta. I haven't been to the new configuration. That's a really cool one. Metallic. It is the flame scheme. That's kind of nice. The universe scheme is disgusting. Kyle Larson throwback. That's kind of wild to have that. Do we not have an actual Kellogg's? That's wild. But I don't know if we have one. So we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Wait. I need a wide-bodied scheme. I don't know if that was. Did we pass it? There it is. Yeah, it's not a wide-bodied scheme. So I have to be a bit more selective. I have this Earnhardt one that is a wide-bodied scheme. Not the most accurate scheme. No kidding. No kidding. And then I still have some performance points left over, so I could upgrade this even a bit more. It's a shame that you can't put normal schemes on a wide body and vice versa. It doesn't seem like a huge difference. Like there would be some warping on the scheme, but like fine. It's the price of doing business. I've been to Darlington. It might race better now, like even with the dirty air of the next gen car. But I went back in the Gen 6 era to 2016. and it was not a good race. Martin Truex led like the whole time, and they were single filed out the whole race. It was rough, at least from sitting in the stands. It might have been great on TV, but sitting in the stands, it was rough. And I had just like a week or two before had been to the Bristol night race. And so I was like jonesing for more NASCAR. I was like, I gotta go. So I drove like 9 hours. And like literally last second, decided to go. Started driving Saturday night, got there Sunday, like right before 10 a.m. Race was at night. It was a lot. Homestead race you went to this year was the best race you've ever been to. Yeah, Homestead, that'd be a good track to go to. And flights to Fort Lauderdale are not that expensive. That would make it too much. It's good. Semi-racing muffler. Got it up there. Why did the performance points go down? Doesn't make sense to me. They're just letting me buy all this stuff. Like it's gonna make it go down even more. This doesn't make any sense. They're just letting me buy all this nice fancy stuff. All right, the brakes, the last straw. That's fine. Dude, I think we're gonna crush them. Like the horsepower differential is insane, and we're like lighter than some of the other cars. Darlington, Michigan are some of the tracks you've been thinking about for a long time. Michigan would be a hard one to justify for me because like there's not anything really around. Oh, really? We have to do a formula race? Oh my goodness. We may not. Yeah, I suck when I've been out of a formula for a while. I'm in the wrong race anyway. You gotta have the wedding at Darlington. That's multitask. That's what you gotta do. Have your wedding on the start finish line before the race. Oh my goodness. Ross Chastain, baby. Oh, he's in the transfer position. I sure do love the NASCAR playoffs. Oh, little tank slapper, little next-gen corner corrector. Golly. It did not want to shift. All right, so this corner I actually have to brake for. The one time you actually have to brake on the whole track. As we ran so wide. See, the performance points make no sense. And that, last one we were at 400. I don't know, they're just not calculated accurately. This car is at least a 500. And we're over here absolutely obliterating the field. I have time to completely wreck and keep going. This makes no sense. I was looking at the stats on the vehicles, the horsepower, before I even upgraded this, and I was thinking, this doesn't make any sense. Braking's overrated. Way the Hans device on. Isn't that right, Jeff? Oh, let's get straightened back out. This is a very non-serious race. Let's just get through it. Gran Turismo 7 and their lack of ability to balance vehicles properly. We're on these comfort soft tires, so we have a lot of power. We just can't put it down on these tires. They're not the worst, but they are close to the worst tires in the game. No kidding. Actually might be too slow. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely too slow. Let's get it, Jeff. You got this. Ow! Ow! What was that? Drove right into the front of me. Something has to go wrong in racing to have a head-on collision with someone. All right, let's nail this corner. I literally nailed the corner. That was awesome. They hit me from the back, but in the front. Pretty wild. Yeah, pretty much no damage model. You get a little scuffed up on the paint and the sheet metal might wrinkle, but that's as much damage as you're getting in this game. Because they don't want to glorify traffic accidents. Oh man, we're stuck. Whoa! He was inside of me. No. I thought the start finish line was on this straightaway. I would have waited to make the pass if I knew where it was. Beautiful. superior driving. I mean, it's going to come down to the line. Oh, we're going to make it. Let's go. All right, let's get back to some real racing. That was silly. I don't know if we'll do a custom scheme for this one. That's just time consuming. I want to get through these races. And I can stream another game. We're on the PlayStation, by the way. Like, this is a new setup that I have. Where I can, like, actually stream my PlayStation from my computer monitors. That would be a fun achievement. One make race. I don't have that car. I can't rent it either. GTB. I probably... Okay, yeah, I have enough money to get it. But I'm not going to make any money back on this race. So, like, this is not a good deal. Not on my end. Are we going to go to Europe? Oh, new car? That's it. 500,000, that's not bad. That's not bad. We can make that back up. I might do a custom scheme. Completely bastardize this Ferrari. I gotta stand out from the field. How else will you guys know which car I am? Yeah, editing sucks. Editing sucks. I understand that struggle. Only have a couple to choose from here. STP, which is not very accurate one. Neither is the Mark Martin car, but we'll go ahead and do it. It's wide-bodied, so I also have to wide-body the car. Tuning shop. No, not tuning shop. I lied. Also wrong menu. Why can't you wide-body the car from the customization menu? I do not know. Yeah, stretch that bad boy out. That would be terrible if someone took their brand new Ferrari and just wide-bodied it immediately. I think they would repossess the car. I'm sure I have played a lot of Flash games back in the day. There was somewhere you could download. You may have seen it. It's like a collection of like thousands of Flash games, but it's in one downloadable file, so you can like run them locally. So that's pretty neat. One day it might be neat to check that out on the stream. I doubt it would do well on viewership, but it would just be fun to hang out and do it. Like, I like to do it on a spooky game night, but you're not listing like the games you're playing in the title, so it's like not a very discoverable stream unless someone just really likes horror games. My idea maybe to get around that would be just to do the stream, horror game night number 2, and then download the stream later or record it as I'm doing it and then chop it up into pieces, upload it separately as playthroughs of each game. Yeah, I need to check that out at some point. All right, the Ferrari 1 make. So we have 2 races here. So hopefully I figure out the track here. And then when we go back, I don't know about this. We have sports hards on. It's fine. It's rock and roll. Thought about putting better tires on there, but like I didn't really care. Flashpoint. Yeah, I have a huge backlog of games that I'm like want to stream. But the more you change up your content, like the less they recommend it to your own subscribers, because it's not the kind of content they subscribe for, so it's not the kind of content they watch. So like if I want to go stream some random game that I've never played before, or some like genre I've never played before, those are usually going to struggle. Back in the day when I used to stream literally like everything, just all kinds of random games, I just throw stuff at the wall. Sometimes they get views, and sometimes like just a couple, and then sometimes they would pop off and get hundreds. So you never know like what's gonna hit in the YouTube algorithm. We're going full speed, baby. Can't stop me. Like we really can't brake, can we? Got in the gas really hard off that corner and lost a ton of ground spinning the wheels. Oh, we got around there to into 8th. Yeah, I mean, that's typically how I've done things. But in the last year, like the amount of success we had through the last year, just, you know, really solidified in my mind. Like, if you stick to one type of content, you're going to gain an audience over time, even if it's not like the highest tier content. I just don't like doing that. It was never the purpose of this channel to be one type of content. That's why some people have like, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That's why we ran the fastest lap on lap. Oh dear. So that's not good. I was trying to think and talk at the same time. It didn't work out. Gain back our time here. I can't do that in the next race, the Super Formula. So like, I really need to actually try to pay attention to this track. And then maybe put on medium tires. The softs probably won't make it. It's 15 laps. That's a lot of time. Seems like a pretty technical track too. I just don't see us doing very well here in the Super Formula. Yeah, like every once in a while, you know, something off brand, off, you know, algorithm will pop off. Like I did a Christmas lights video that has maybe over 2,000 views now. I've done a lot of that over the 14 years we've been around, going on 15 now. Just throwing stuff at the wall, seeing if it sticks. There's another one I would like to go to in Louisville. It's in a cave. That's a pretty long drive from here, so like, I don't know. I don't want to leave my dog for another weekend. He freaks out when I have to leave him with someone. It's a lot of stress on him. But it would also be a pain to take him with me, so it's like, I don't know, maybe better off just not to go. Plan it for another year. But it's like a 25-minute drive-through in a cave with a bunch of Christmas lights in the cave. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And this, you know, the last Christmas video did well. Maybe if I go to a few different light shows, like let's say I go to like 3 or 4 different ones, I could string them all together in the same playlist and just live stream that. Like holiday lights, live stream, boom. The downside is a lot of these displays you go to, they're playing music, copyrighted music. So you have to put in your own non-copyrighted music over the top. And non-copyrighted music sucks. Just, it does. So that's my least favorite part of that video, was the music. The soundtrack in person was actually fantastic. But sadly, I uploaded it before I added the music to it. So like, that's how you do it on YouTube. You can just add the music like once you upload the video. It immediately blocked the video in all regions. I just violated so much copyright. All right, this lap just started. Okay, I was not planning to do that. But as long as we hold third, we move on to the next race. Golly, this car just, I don't know if the stock brakes just suck. It's the sport hard tires we have on, but this car will, like, it doesn't want to slow down as well as you think it would. Like that's a huge brake zone. That is just ridiculous. And not at all necessary. If some of them you can brake 50% into the zone and get away with, and other ones, if you don't brake immediately on the brake zone, you're gonna blow the corner. This thing's boosting very well. I mean, it is a stock vehicle. We didn't make any changes to it. Yeah, you gotta pick and choose. Like, they literally blocked the video, so like no one could even watch it. So I had to make changes to that video. I would have liked to have kept the music in, even if it was non-monetized. But YouTube doesn't play that game, especially with certain publishers. They get really strict about the copyright. Not a great race, but we were thinking really hard, and it's hard for me to think and think at the same time. So let's go and try to finish third. I don't know if we'll be able to. If it was a rain race, we would win the race by a mile, but it's not. What tires do I have? I have hard zone. Hard zone. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna suck. Putting that out there. 15 laps. So like, there's two strategies here. I could try to make it all 15 laps on this set of tires, but I'm gonna get absolutely crushed in terms of race pace. Oh, look how low the camera is. It feels like a completely different track. Yeah, some bands, they won't even let you play, 3 notes from a song. I think Stairway to Heaven is one of those songs that, like, you're pretty much forbidden to play on YouTube. I think I didn't spin the car there. I struggled at this track the last time I tried to race here, which was the last stream. It's this track. That's a pretty good sector, all things considered. I think we're giving up too much time, even like with pit stops. I don't think we're gonna catch up. I don't think I can do the fuel saving strategy. Yeah, they blew that. All right, let's run this back. We weren't going to keep up like that. So I have to burn the fuel. We're on hard tires, so we might be able to run the same set the whole race. It's so hard to keep up. You have to nail all the braking points in these cars. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this one. Once I like step away from Gran Turismo for a while, I lose the feel of the game, and it takes me a while to figure it back out, and then it's another difficulty jump to step back into a hypercar or a Formula, because you have to be so on it with the braking zones. Come on. Come on. Are we really being punished that hard for using the hard tires? Mediums might be the play here. All right, we've been able to catch up to the back of the pack. So many nonsensical turns at this track. I hate it. It wishes it could be Le Mans. It wishes. When something goes overhead, it completely like messes with the sound in the game. It's really wild. Are you serious? We're gonna get that tail happy? Oh, the one on traction control. That'll help keep the rear end under us a bit more. I don't know if this juice is worth the squeeze. Yeah, I don't guess we'll complete our weekly races this time around. Shame. Well, I think we're going to call it for our Gran Turismo stream. I need to take off this jacket. I am burning up. I had the heater on before I started this because it was really cold in here. But then I decided to wear the jacket. And now I'm dying. So we're going to go ahead and end the stream. We are going to go live in just a second with something else. Maybe Vastophobia. Might do some Tarkov at some point. So whatever we do next, hope to see you guys then. Thank you guys for joining. JC, Sprinter are Black, King's Dead 15. Good to have you guys. Hope to see you guys in the next one.